Okay, I'm currently in solo mode in this video, and I want to talk to you about the multi-replicate tool a little bit more. Um, so I've added a torus here, and what I did is I double-clicked on it, and when we last saw this, this was animating. The reason for that is because if you actually click on caps lock, it'll start animating for you. So you can kind of see different views of this. I'm toggling it on and off again. And there it is. So I can change the radius here. I've already changed it to 100. And I'll click OK. And then I also skewed it a little bit so I can actually click and drag, make it a little bit different there. I can rotate it and then make sure that it's glued to this. So just by clicking and dragging it. But I'm going to go ahead and control duplicate to make a copy of that. And the reason I want to use a duplicate of what's there already is because it comes in with these zeroed out, and that's what I want. I want those zeroed out so that I can add my own numbers in there and not have to worry about deleting anything. So I'm just kind of looking at some numbers that I can use here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 16 here to multiply in the quantity of. I'm going to offset this by 3.5 in the y-axis and then rotate it 20.50 and see what that gives me there. So I'm going to click OK, and that gave me a really interesting little sculpture there. You can see it better. I'm going to kind of scoot out with my camera so you can see it. I'm going to rotate that or actually render it. That gives me a nice little interesting abstract sculpture. But again, try different variations on this. And that's from the top view, so you can see that it's really kind of cool. And then I can add that by holding down Shift and clicking on the one that wasn't included in that, and then add it as a group so that I can move it around or rotate it. So I can rotate that just a little bit, bring it down. And once I have something like that built, what I can do is duplicate it and then maybe rotate it again. So now I'm starting to add to my sculpture here. But there's this really neat tool that is called under Edit that you can convert a selection to. So I can actually convert those toruses now into cones. You can see that's going to give me another different feel to what I have already. Rendering that out. So it's a little interesting. If you don't like something, you can always do a Control Z. And that kind of keeps that there. But I can rotate this around and kind of glue things together that way. Again, I want to kind of view this on different sizes or different views. Remember, I'm in solo mode, so if I bring it back into my scene, I can kind of see what's going on there. And, oh, I've got something over here. That's what's rendered. But you can see that with this, I can add some lighting, make it all one color, and then use the complementary colors of blue with the background and tabletop and orange for my sculpture. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to make sure that these are grouped together. So again, I'm just holding down Shift and selecting only the sculpture that I want, and then grouping that together by hitting this little menu on the side here, hitting that G4 group. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to apply a texture color and then finish this, add some lights, and then finish this assignment.